So let's go down to Arkansas, our friends up in Fayetteville, where head coach Sam Pittman is in his third year with a record of 19-17. Not an overly stellar record. He's 2-0 in bowl games. Last year, Arkansas was a little bit of a disappointment, finishing 7-6. But they've got a solid returning quarterback in KJ Jefferson, who
Absolutely.
threw for 24 touchdowns compared to only 5 interceptions last year.
Good
They've
gracious.
got an incredible running back in Raheem Rocket Sanders. I mean, over 1,400 yards last year, 10 touchdowns. Arkansas was the 7th best rushing team in the country, and they've got a new offensive coordinator.
Yep.
Dan Enos, who's familiar to Arkansas fans because he was there before. And in 2015, when he was there, they set the school record for touchdowns and average points per game, almost 36 points a game. So you look at the offensive side of the ball for Arkansas, the running game is there, the quarterback play is there. They've got a proven product in an offensive coordinator who's come back. They're not going to have any problem scoring points, are they?
No. And when you look at the skill level that KJ Jefferson already brings to the table and quarterbacks that Dan Enos has had under his tutelage in one form or another, are names like Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, Desmond Ritter. He can bring along a quarterback, even an established, very talented quarterback. So I think this is going to do wonders for Arkansas, for their offense. No shade in the past and the fast-paced offense, but I think it's going to be a very multiple set, more pro-style offense that will be much or be less RPO heavy that Dan Enos is going to bring to the table. And I think, honestly, that's going to be more that's going to fit better for KJ Jefferson. He's going to be able to depend on his feet, but not have to select his feet every single time and be able to just sit back in the pocket and look at his options. I think that's going to fit his style of play much better. So I think offensively, it has the potential to be a really, really stellar year, and probably the year that everybody thought KJ Jefferson would have last year. I think is what this year has the potential to be.
On the other side of the ball, they have a new defensive coordinator in Travis Williams, who's got his work cut out for him. Last year, Arkansas gave up almost 31 points a game, so a lot of work to do on the defensive side of the ball.
Yep.
Some of their big games coming up this year. September 16th, they host BYU. The 23rd, they travel down to Baton Rouge to face LSU. The 30th, they go for the annual matchup with A&M in Arlington, Texas. And then they have, look at this, they go to Ole Miss, then they go to Alabama. That's a brutal stretch right there.
Yep,
Mississippi State, at Florida, Auburn, and then they finish with Missouri. So again, no easy games in the SEC, and Sam Pittman's going to have his work cut out for him.
Yeah, and I think that I don't definitely want to see Arkansas do well just out of our love for Sam Pittman. But I think that LSU, A&M, Ole Miss, Alabama stretch, even if you start the season off 3-0, I mean, a couple of those games you get out from under you, and it can start a slide. That, I mean, thankfully you're looking at going to Mississippi State and then coming out of that into a bye, and then you have Florida, Auburn, FIU, Missouri, so you could still recover. But I think there's a potential that you go into your bye 4-4, playing 500 ball, because that's tough at LSU, Texas A&M, at Ole Miss, at Alabama. And I don't care who your coach is or how talented your quarterback is. That's a nasty, that's a murderer's row type stretch. That's ugly to have that stretch right there in the middle. And truthfully, Mississippi State, even though you're in the West with them, who knows what they're going to look like. So that's an ugly 5-week run.